Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. It is 9:16 a.m. on 30 June 2024. Thank you all for joining. Today, we are focusing on the critical issue of mental health and wellness in our workplace. Anxiety, burnout, and depression can severely impact productivity and morale. In our fast-paced environment, it is essential to prioritize mental health alongside physical health. A healthy workforce is more productive, engaged, and innovative. Our agenda focuses on addressing our organization's failure to create a mentally healthy and supportive environment. This issue affects employee well-being and overall company performance. We will review our current employee wellness programs, discuss new proposals, and evaluate their benefits and drawbacks to identify the most effective strategies. I encourage everyone to actively participate in this discussion. Your insights are invaluable as we strive to create a better workplace for all. Let's begin by discussing our current wellness initiative and identifying areas for improvement.
Currently, our employees are experiencing prolonged working hours, high stress levels, and inadequate mental support, which can lead to burnout, decreased productivity, and negatively impact employee morale. Although we have some basic policies in place to promote employee well-being, there is significant room for improvement. Recognizing the importance of employee mental health, we must prioritize comprehensive mental health initiatives to address this concern effectively.
Thank you for that overview, Ms. Farha. Is there anyone who would like to have their own personal opinion about their experience? Hearing none, let's move on to our first proposal from Ms. Safira.
Thank you, Ms. Usna, for the introduction and also Ms. Farha for the overview provided. In line with that, as we are discussing ways to create a healthier and more positive working environment and culture, I would like to propose that creating a healthy office design is one of the best ways. This is because I believe that the physical environment has a significant impact on our health, well-being, and also stress levels. For example, create comfortable break areas where employees can relax and recharge. This area can be equipped with comfortable seating, soft music, and elements like aromatherapy to promote relaxation. Providing a space for employees to take a short break can help in reducing stress and also improving overall job satisfaction. This will not only enhance the physical well-being of our employees, but also foster a more positive and productive working culture. That is the extent of my input for now.
Thank you, Ms. Zafira, for presenting a brilliant outmaker idea for this issue. I would like to speak out about implementing a comprehensive mental health consultation program for all employees to enhance employee well-being and foster a supportive work environment. To ensure confidentiality and trust, strict privacy policies will be enforced. Employees will have the flexibility to choose from a selection of certified counselors, enhancing comfort and trust in the process. Regular mental health workshops and training sessions will be conducted to equip employees with advanced stress management techniques. Additionally, a dedicated mental health resource center will be established, providing comprehensive access to educational materials and support networks. A confidential feedback mechanism will be implemented to allow employees to share their experiences and provide suggestions. These initiatives are designed to reduce stress, improve job satisfaction, and promote overall employee well-being, contributing to a more productive and positive workplace.
Thank you, Ms. Zafira and Ms. Farha, for presenting such insightful ideas and proposals. Aside from creating a healthy office design structure and conducting mental health consultations, I would like to propose that we prioritize communication and feedback within our company to create a healthier and more positive working environment. This includes encouraging regular check-ins between managers and employees, providing constructive feedback and recognition achievements, and creating channels for anonymous feedback. These strategies will improve collaboration, boost morale and motivation, increase productivity, and foster a supportive culture where everyone feels heard and valued. Thank you for your attention and support in implementing these initiatives.
Thank you, Ms. Alia, for your insightful proposal. I also like to discuss the possibility of flexible working hours for our employees. Allowing for flexibility in schedules can help achieve a better balance between work and personal life. This can lead to increased productivity and job satisfaction as people can work during the times when they are most productive while still being able to manage non work responsibilities. To further support this initiative, we could institute regular virtual team meetings and check-ins to maintain strong communication and collaboration across the organization. Does anyone else have additional suggestions they'd like to propose?
Allow me to add some. First of all, I agree with your insightful idea, Ms. Husna. So, firstly, I strongly believe that with great exposure and knowledge about mental health and what a positive working environment looks like, we can raise awareness to some people who have might been careless towards others' emotion and mental state. With this exposure, we can be more open and accept people's mental well-being. We can start small just by creating a corner with information about mental health. Other than that, I also think that we can also support our employees by allowing them to take vacation time, or we can call that mental health days, as to increase productivity and promote employee satisfaction. I think that's all from me now. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for the thoughtful idea shared so far. Building on the idea of enhancing our work environment, I would like to offer an idea by implementing compressed work weeks as a way to further support our employees' well-being and productivity. One significant advantage of compressed work weeks is the longer weekends they provide for employees. This additional time off can be crucial for rest and personal activities, leading to a better work-life balance. Furthermore, evidence suggests that compressed work weeks can lead to a potential increase in productivity as employees tend to be more focused and motivated during their working hours. Additionally, reducing the number of operational days can help us cut costs related to running the office of non-working days, such as utilities and maintenance. That's the idea I wanted to put forward. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Nabila, and thank you all for presenting these solutions. Now, let's transition to an open discussion. Does anyone have additional comments, suggestions, or any feedback regarding the solutions that were presented? The floor is now open for further input.
To start off, I would like to share my perspective on the solution presented. I believe each proposal has its own merits. However, I have a few considerations that I think are important to address. For an example, by having longer weekends, it could lead to a condensed workload, increasing pressure to complete tasks within a limited time frame. This might result in a higher stress level during the workdays, counteracting the intended benefits for a longer weekend. Additionally, certain industry and roles that require continuous coverage, such as healthcare and emergency services, might face scheduling difficulties. Implementing a longer weekend will require careful planning to ensure that these essential services remain uninterrupted.
Good points, Ms. Zafira, and thank you. Let's move on to mental health consultation. I believe it can provide a safe space for releasing tension and improving well-being. Um, Anyone have any other thoughts?
From my point of view, while we believe that providing mental health consultation can significantly benefit our employees' well-being and overall productivity, we acknowledge that there may be concerns regarding this proposed solution. Some coworkers may feel uncomfortable sharing personal problems and have trust issues with counselors. There are also worries about potential exposure of their issues and feelings of shame. Additionally, some may feel that mental health consultations are an invasion of privacy or may not effectively address the root causes of workplace stress and anxiety. Concerns about the cost and logistics of implementing such a program also exist.
I agree with Ms. Alia. This also implies the need to prioritize communication and feedback as the next steps. However, we must acknowledge that employees may feel hesitant to provide honest feedback, especially if there fear repercussion or if there is lack of trust in the feedback process. Moreover, implementing such a program could be both costly and logistically complex. There are significant concerns about the necessity of establishing an additional department to manage feedback, which would increase the company's financial burden and add to our HR department workloads. Employees might also feel overwhelmed by the additional procedures. Therefore, while advantages of mental health consultation are evident, we must carefully weigh these potential challenges and ensure that our approach is both effective and sustainable.
I agree with Ms. Nabila. Addressing feedback issues is crucial, but let's also consider about proposal that were proposed by Ms. Zafira about creating a healthier office design. Simple changes like more natural light and ergonomic furniture can boost mental health. Combining this with a trusted feedback system can effectively support our employees' well-being. Anyone have any other insight regarding this?
Allow me to add some. First of all, I concur with the insight shared by Ms. Husna. As for me, I firmly believe that implementing flexible working hours is crucial for enhancing employee well-being and also organizational efficiency. Flexible schedules accommodate personal needs, boosting job satisfaction and morale. We can do virtual meetings to foster communication and collaboration, and also to ensure efficient teamwork. Of course, with all the planning and all the ideas, we must be mindful of our budgetary constraint to ensure that this implementation remain financially feasible. A comprehensive cost estimation report will guide our decision in line with our financial stability. I'm confident that with thorough planning and consideration, these changes will lead to a more productive and harmonious working environment for everyone. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Iza. I agree with you. Um, Flexible working hours can actually help employees feel less burnt out, allowing them to manage their time better and accommodate personal commitments. This, in turn, can lead to higher productivity and morale, which can lead to company success. Let's also move on to discussing raising awareness about mental health.
I believe raising awareness is crucial for positive change. Creating dedicated mental health areas and implementing supportive policies like offering mental health days are in line with our aim of enhancing productivity and satisfaction. Encouraging open discussions to destigmatize mental health issues nurtures a supportive environment for all employees, reflecting our proactive approach to employee well-being. This decision aligns well with our budget, not exceeding 10,000 ringgit, ensuring effective implementation without financial strain. Thus, our efforts to promote mental health awareness remain feasible and sustainable in the long run.
Thank you, Miss Alia. Is there anyone who would like to add any final comments? Hearing none, alright. Thank you all for your contributions. Now we have some excellent ideas and feedback to work with. I will now hand it over to Miss Nabila to summarize our action items.
Thank you, Ms. Husna. In summary, we agreed on 3 primary action items to be implemented in the coming weeks. First, we plan to implement a healthy office design aimed at reducing stress and fostering a positive working culture. Ms. Zafira will be responsible for preparing and implementing this design, which include creating comfortable break areas. The proposal for the resting space must be submitted 2 months before remodeling begins. Secondly, we plan to implement mental health awareness and support initiative within the allocated budget. Ms. Farha will oversee this effort, which include the establishment of dedicated areas and policies. Additionally, Ms. Farha will also handle the paperwork for quality check, which must be submitted within 2 months. Thirdly, we plan to implement flexible working hours to enhance work-life balance. Ms. Alia, as Chief Finance Officer, and Ms. Zafira will supervise this initiative. Ms. Alia will provide a cost estimation report on the program, while Ms. Zafira will prepare necessary paperwork. Looking ahead, our next meeting is scheduled for June 24 at 2 p.m. During this meeting, we will focus on drafting policies to support the implementation of solution mentioned, as well as creating budgeting for the necessary resources, and lastly, discussing the training session with the managers. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Nabila, for the summary, and thank you all for your valuable inputs during today's meeting. The meeting is now adjourned. Let's work together to create a mentally healthy and supportive workplace.